Hello， 大家好，我是玛莎。然后今天我们已经要录外国人在台湾生活一天的，好像是第3个影片哦。我最近有认识一个女生，她是非常优秀的运动员，你们等一下自己看了。然后她是从加拿大来了，我们等一下会跟她集合。然后我们今天就是跟着她，她要做什么，我们就会做什么。然后你们看到我穿这个衣服，等一下就是跟你们说，她自己跟你们说为什么我在这里。那为什么我要穿这样子？耶，她来了。This is Marilee.
Hi, I'm Marilee.
Yeah. So we already went shot, but why are we here? Like it's almost 7 a.m.
So every Saturday we have a women's run. It's like a 5K, 5.6K. It's with a community that I created. It's called the Montreal Athletes Club. So it's a community of athletes, of just people that would like to just get into fitness or get active, be healthy, meet people, and just find friends and a social group to run with. Because I know sometimes running by yourself is a little bit dreadful and kind of tiring, and sometimes you're unmotivated. So having a community kind of makes it a lot more fun, a lot more social, and a lot more easier to get into running.
So we're waiting for more girls, and then we're going to run how many kilometers?
So today is going to be a 5.6, and we're running to a cafe that we always run to after grab coffee, a little breakfast, and just socialize. And so yeah.
我们刚刚跑完了，然后这个跑步的重点就是在内湖大致一个咖啡店。那我们今天点了一些饮料，我们现在要跟 Marilee 聊天。Now you have this running club. How did you start that?
I started it in Montreal, but then COVID happened. So I moved back to Taipei, and then when I was here, I decided to start running again, like a lot. But I was already running, but I started to run in Taipei, and then I was like, oh, it would be nice to maybe like try to start it here, and then bring a little bit of like the North America social lifestyle here and culture here. So I started building it, running with a couple of friends, and then a lot of people started messaging me and be like, hey, can I join on the run? And then it slowly started like that, and then it built up. It was very organic. So like I don't advertise anything, I just post on social media, and then people started coming, and then friends of friends, and then so it's like a word mouth to mouth, and it's been super nice. It hasn't been a year yet, which is like I'm super happy, and the community has grown a lot, and it's been really nice.
So if like people want to join, what's the running schedule they can expect?
So Monday is our social run, where like a lot of people usually come, socialize. We run to different places. There's different route every month. So Monday will be our social evening run. Thursday, it's a little bit more training, which is track. So it's around the track. So we're pushing people a little bit more. And then Saturday is the women's run, which is today Saturday. So it's a women's run. And then Sunday is a long breakfast run. So we're trying to do a little bit longer run. So people that wants to like train for like full marathon, half marathon. So we're trying to do a little bit longer. So it's very early in the morning, but it's nice. So yeah.
Cool. Okay, so we finished running. What like are we going to do next today? Like what's the next thing or next spot are we going to?
So today I'll show you guys maybe one of my favorite places to go. It's my favorite xiaolongbao place, and then probably basketball, since basketball.
I like xiaolongbao. Okay. 现在已经12点，所以要吃饭咯。然后我们刚刚就是到这个小笼包的算是小餐厅，这是 Marilee 跟我们分享的这个店，它在中小复兴旁边。然后你们可能会觉得外国人，然后又是一个运动员，就最喜欢吃可能是什么牛肉派或者是意大利面这种的，反正是西方料理。但不是哦，这个外国人居然就最喜欢吃就是台湾的小笼包。然后我现在也蛮饿啊，反正早上有跑5公里，所以我们赶快进去。他已经在里面了，所以我们赶快进去跟他做吧。What's your favorite food in Taiwan besides this?
Besides the xiaolongbao, I would say Tongzuabin is definitely one. The one in Dongmen, it's one of my favorite spots. I like the pepper pork bun in Raha.
So you have like this, like what spots to eat all this food, like not just like anywhere.
Yeah.
You have your spots?
No, that's the thing about like me. It's like every time I find a spot that I really like, I have tendency to just always go back to the same spot, and then slowly the owner, because it's always small restaurant or small spot that you get familiar with the owner, and it's nice to have that kind of connection with them, because then when you go they always recognize you, and then they just know exactly what you want, so I don't need to order. Then they're super nice, and then it becomes very like kind of a friendship kind of thing, which I love.
And they will start asking you,
did you go run? Did you go play basketball? Like they kind of know I'm an athlete, so it's nice, and then we get that conversation, and so I get sometimes to practice my Chinese because they want to speak to me in Chinese, and then I try as best as possible to answer in Chinese.
Okay. As an athlete, and I know you train pretty much every day, like do you have any special eating diet or habits that you follow?
So when I know a race is coming up very soon, I would say my eatings become very kind of strict. I eat very healthy, a lot of vegetables, a lot of protein, chicken, shrimp, so I keep very clean because I know I have a race coming up, and I want to make sure I'm in the best shape possible. But after usually my race, I'm pretty easy. In general, like I grew up eating very healthy in general, so but I do get from time to time like cravings of like sweet, salty, but other than that, I think I eat in general very healthy, so it's not really a problem.
你们应该可以看到，我们现在已经到一个篮球场，然后在内湖这边的篮球场。为什么呢？因为 Mary Lee 她是一个跑步运动员，这样她非常爱跑步，可是她也是之前有当一个篮球员，那所以我当然想要跟她可能练一下，然后投球一下。
I've always been into sports, so actually my first sport was football, karate, tennis, and swimming. Basketball was in my first sports. It's when I got in elementary school, one of the teachers, which was the coach at the school, saw me play during like lunch break with like the guys and the girls, and then he was like, "You need to come and practice." And then I was like, my first question was like, "Do we run in practice?" And he was like, "Of course." And I was like, "I'm not going." I already run so much in all my other sports that I didn't feel like. And then he actually went to my parents, and then my parents are like, "Can you just go try it out?" And then I ended up going, and then I really enjoyed the fact that our team was really good, and we ended up playing all year round. We play against guys except for the provincials. So it was really nice, and then the competition of playing against guys really attracted me because it's like you really compete, and obviously guys are usually better than you, and
usually
like
taller, so you like really need to put it all to like.
So basically, my coach in elementary school made me love basketball.
Because how I started is just because the basketball school was super close to our house.
And
my parents like, "So do you want to play volleyball or basketball?" But think about it, like volleyball is like there's like you need to ride a bus or something, and basketball is just like 10 minutes walk. And we were not thinking much. We're like, "Oh, okay, let's try basketball."
Easier, right?
Just choose the easier one.
Yeah.
And how did you come to Taiwan to play basketball here? Because like not so many people know about Taiwan, not even like that they have a pro league here.
Yeah, since it's a small country and especially for foreigners, but I was actually born in Taiwan. But I was adopted by a French Canadian, so that's why I grew up in Canada. Yeah, and then one thing I guess, I don't know, for me was really, I want to know my culture, I want to know the country, and if I can represent and do something with basketball in Taiwan, that would be great. So for me, my idea was to come here and play ball. Yeah.
You also told me before that you played in some other countries, but I forgot which one.
I played in the States. So I did university in the States. I got a full scholarship to play in the States. So I went into the States to play university and then Europe. So, yeah.
Europe
and then Germany.
Last question, like, what do you think is the best difference between Taiwanese basketball and, like, I don't know, European or Canadian or American?
Coming from North America, for me, what was the biggest difference and I think most difficult for me, it wasn't the language. The girls were amazing, but I think it's the mentality and the style of playing. I think when I first came in, they were really happy because I played in the States, which is a different style. But I think there's still their mentality, especially for the woman, because there's not a lot of foreigner that comes in, and they're very used to a certain type of style that for me was really difficult to kind of integrate myself into the basketball community here. That's the only thing. But other than that, I think the girls were really great. I think there's a lot of potential. A lot of the girls are good, but I think the women's basketball need to, I think, get a little bit better.
Is there any kind of like special exercise or something that you do to improve the shooting technique for someone like me?
So I usually always come close and I do my 5-shot. So usually I grab the ball and I always have to shoot first and try not to touch the rim. So I shoot 5 and I have here right side, left side, middle, and then once this is done, usually I do a step further and then I shoot, and then I go step further, and then all the way to 3, and then usually my rule is never miss 3 shots in a row. If you miss 3 shots in a row, either go for a layup or come back closer. I realized in Taiwan a lot of people shoot with 2 hands.
Oh, especially girls.
So a lot of people, even some guys also shoot with 2 hands. So like just, I would say go back to basic. The moment you know the basic, then that's when you move up. But I think people have tendency to want to go too fast, too soon.
听到了吗？这个 Mary 教练跟你们说，就是要很多 repetition， 就这样没办法了。然后你们加油！啊，现在有点累，我们这样子就是一整天就跟 Mary Lee 这样就结束了。我们今天其实做了蛮多运动啊，最好是运动的这种类啊。早上有跑步，然后刚刚有这个篮球训练啊。我自己是蛮累的，但是我跟你们说，他现在还是要去跑步。他晚点跟那个 MIC 他的 Running Club 会去跑步，但是我不会，我大概这样就够了。你们如果喜欢了，然后如果就是想要问什么问他什么问题，你们可以留言跟我说，我都会帮你们问他。然后如果你们也喜欢运动或是喜欢跑步，可以就是可能加入他的这个 MAC Running Club， 我会放他的链接在下面，你们都可以看。然后对啊，今天的影片我们就是这样子就结束了。如果你们喜欢，你们可以帮我按个赞，也可以记得追踪我的 Instagram， 然后也是追踪 Mary Lee 的 Instagram。我们就下部影片见咯，拜拜。